Liverpool against Arsenal has always been one of the biggest fixtures in the league. Since Arsenal nicked the title from Liverpool in the last minute 2 years ago, it's been the biggest. In their first encounter at Highbury, Arsenal scored the goals and took the points.
In the 6-yard area there, just outside it, as Davis now takes the corner. Thomas again, and Kovalar saves. Merson can't get there. Did he go across the line? Yes. Arsenal have scored. Into Smith. That might fall for Merson. It might fall for Limpar. Down he goes. That's a penalty. A 2-0 lead would be so vital for Arsenal. Lee Dixon. It's 2-0. Merson. Oh, what a lovely back heel. Smith with a shot. A fantastic goal. 3-0. What a back heel it was, though. And what a finishing strike by Alan Smith.
Since then, Liverpool have lost their manager, and coach Ronnie Moran has stepped in to take over the side. Team selection reflects that, with Peter Beardsley back in the team, and also Gary Gillespie adding his height in defence. Ronnie Whelan and Steve McMahon are still out with injuries. Arsenal are almost at full strength and are glad to have their inspirational skipper Tony Adams back. They play three up front: Campbell, Smith and Merson. Match commentary is from Gary Lineker and Brian Moore.
Perfect setting on a lovely spring-like afternoon here on Merseyside. Arsenal in the yellow shirts get the game underway. They attack the goal to the right. Unlike that historic day, of course, in May 1989, when Arsenal won here with the last minute of the season. The championship's not going to be decided here, but it's such a vital afternoon for both these clubs. It's becoming a two-horse race. Certainly with Palace and Manchester United and Leeds all losing yesterday. First foul of the afternoon, committed by Tony Adams there on Ian Rush. A free kick to Liverpool. My goodness, how they'll be motivated this afternoon. Straight to Bold. Houghton. To Rush. To Molby. What a good ball. Beautifully finding Peter Beardsley. Barnes has made a great break for Liverpool. Oh, wonderful goalkeeping. What a great break by Liverpool. And some superlative goalkeeping by David Seaman in the Arsenal goal. We'll get a chance to look at that, I hope, in a moment when we've seen what happened to this corner. Hussein up there with a header. Flicked just over by Rush. In fact, you have to go back nearly 4 years since Rush scored against Arsenal, the League Cup final of '87, but he was nearly on the mark there. But the crowd's still buzzing with this wonderful piece of football. Molby's ball. Gary Lineker.
Well, Peter's there, spotted John Barnes early, great touch, and Dave Seaman, as he's done all season, in great form. It was a great save because that low one there is probably the hardest one for the goalkeeper to get down. There's Rushy, just flicking one over the bar, good half chance there for him.
Gillespie.
He got a bit of criticism actually in Rush the other night against Everton for missing 1 or 2 chances, but I thought he had a brilliant game. He was lively, sharp, and he hit the target on most of his chances and was just denied by the brilliance of Neville Southall.
Today go 3 points clear. It's 0-0 here at Anfield. Houghton now looking for Rush again. And Arsenal again at full stretch at the back. Liverpool get another corner. Barnes. Molby. Again a great save. Can Houghton get there first? No, again Seaman is there. Well, Liverpool were denied by the might of Neville Southall the other nights. Are they going to be denied by the might of David Seaman today? Another wonderful save.
Because John Barnes picked out Molby brilliantly there, and a good shot with his left, another good save. And he gets up quickly as well to deny the opportunity.
Straight to Gillespie. The header finds Nicol. To Towards Beardsley, chested down towards Barnes. And again, Seaman there. And Seaman's throw releasing Lee Dixon. Good work again by the keeper there. Hillier. Dixon to Hillier. Good little stabbed pass there by David Hillier. Dixon getting in just before it reached the byline, and Grobbelaar was down again a fraction before Kevin Campbell. It's a sort of game you can't take your eye off it for a moment here. Smith. In goes Houghton. It might fall for Campbell. It might fall for Merson.
I think Bryony could perhaps have taken a bit more time there than he did. But the thing is, I've always noticed that when you sit in these gangtrees, you can see everything around you. When you're actually on the field, you don't realise that. And I think that's probably what happened to Merson there. As you see, the ball comes to him. He could have had a touch, but decided to hit it first time and just scooped it over the bar.
Barnes for Liverpool. Cross with the right foot to Rush. Oh! He'll be disappointed at not making a better stab at that one.
Yeah, it was a good chance. Great play from John Barnes and Rush. They're the difficult ones, actually. That's probably harder than it looked, because once you go past the near post as a striker, you've got to get the perfect header on it, and he's tried to just glance it there, and he's just not got quite enough of his head on it. Often in that case, you can get too much head on it and hit it past the near post.
Adams, harassed by Beardsley. Like a little wasp around you, Peter Beardsley. Here comes again. Outwitting Campbell. Sliding a lovely ball in there, which very nearly produced something for Ray Houghton. Liverpool unbeaten here in the league this season. Arsenal lost only one in the league, home and away, that at Chelsea. Dixon for Arsenal, should be Grobbelaar. Oh, Merson! Grobbelaar was going to get that, but it was obviously just a bit too high for him, and whether Gillespie allowed Merson to go, but that was pretty dangerous there. Half an hour gone. Almost got Nicol in there. Now Barnes keeping it going to Mulby. This is where the passing is good. Mulby now to Burrows. Rush waiting in the middle. Beardsley's in there too. Burrows with the cross. Nicol with a header. Another good save. Applause and shouts all around Anfield. A fine header by Nicol, who got in late from that midfield position from Burrows' cross. But again, goalkeeper David Seaman equal to it. An unrelenting pace about this game. Beardsley, touchdown for Houghton, played in for Rush. Splendid stuff again. Beardsley, Rush. It looked like a handball by Adams just outside the penalty area. And is it a deliberate handball? It's a yellow card for Tony Adams. Well, what also, it provides Liverpool on the stroke of half-time with an opportunity that we've seen the likes of Barnes turn into goals. What's it to be? Barnes, great save again! What a super free kick, though. Brilliantly struck by John Barnes, just clearing a wall that would have just crept in as well. Until that.
That is a great save, Brian. That really is. That's right in the top corner from John there.
What a finish then to the first half of brilliant flowing football, lovely passing, and a 27-year-old Yorkshireman, David Seaman, more than anything, deciding that it should be goalless at the end of all. second half, struggling to reach the standards of the first, Gary.
Yeah, it's a bit quiet. I think it's only to be expected. I'm sure it'll bounce into life. What we really need is a goal.
Winterburn. And again Winterburn. Smith. Touched in this time by Thomas. Smith again. And goes Gillespie. Winterburn once more. Merson is dragged wide. Taking on 3 there. Didn't work out for him. Mulvey, in his own time, gets it away. Now Barnes. Beardsley up alongside him. Rush has made a great little run also. Now for Beardsley, almost flipped it on for Rush. Now Rocastle back for Arsenal. There's the ball for Merson. Smith's in the middle. Thomas has made great strides as well. Hussein gets it away to Mulvey. Now it's warming up a bit. Gillespie. Hussein to Winterburn. Here's Rocastle. Hillier, bit of space for him. Smith trying to get in. Thomas! Thomas almost felt that had crossed the line, and it couldn't have been much in it. Well, that was the goal where he made that historic strike back in May '89, and Michael Thomas was very nearly on hand there. Good reactions again from Grobbelaar.
Well, that actually must have been very close to going in, because Bruce's feet were definitely behind the line, but I think his hands were far enough out. I think that's probably the first time Michael Thomas has really made one of his forward runs. He gets in there, Hillier crosses, and he just wants to get a foot in. No, it's definitely not over the line. Good save from Bruce.
Straight to Hillier again. It's a good little cross by him. And here he is again on the right side of midfield now. David Hillier. Straight at Grobbelaar.
Looks a very good player, Brian. He seems to be comfortable on the ball, doesn't seem to be overawed at all by the occasion. And I think he could be a very useful asset for Arsenal.
Up to Barnes. Evans didn't get much on that header, and it comes for Rush. And the referee chasing after Bold. Bold, in fact, had gone across to have a word with the linesman. He felt that Rush was offside, and a quick intervention there by referee Terry Holbrook probably got Steve Bold out of more trouble. He's just tried to flick it over Dave Seaman there as he's gone down, but he's sliced it a little bit. Ablett caught a little off balance there. And Burrows just stopping it, going for the corner. The sun really dipping down. Imagine over the Kop end and making it just a little bit difficult for Grobbelaar. He's got that jockey cap on though.
Actually, the conditions aren't ideal for football today. Probably what footballers hate more than anything. It's quite a windy day, and also with that low sun, it's most uncomfortable.
Merson. Oh, that's a good ball. Smith playing him back in now for Paul Merson. It's a goal for Arsenal, and Merson has scored it. He's gone to be saluted by the Arsenal crowd, and the referee pulled him away from that. But it's in the back of the net for a goal for Arsenal by Paul Merson. 66 minutes gone. Smith laid it back superbly for him. He's in the clear here. You wondered whether he would find the nerve to beat Grobbelaar just for a fraction of a moment. But in the end, Gary Lineker, he did it exactly right.
He did, great one too. And he looked like he might have taken it just a little bit too close to him, but had all the calm, very, very calm, and just slotted it past him. A great finish.
And in fact, that was how it finished. A great result for Arsenal. They do the double over Liverpool.